Hi guys, welcome to Rothbury's virtual quiz. We're back again for a couple of hours of fun. The next couple of images that are going to come up on your screen in the next 30 seconds are going to be the bonus round pictures. And the first one's about landmarks, and the second one is a new one, and that's cryptic food and drink. See what you see. I have had to blank out number 15 because it was a little bit too well, I couldn't put it online, that's for sure. But have a go, see what you think. I did post them at 7:30, but here they come in 10, 9 and counting down, and they'll be coming up on your screen, and then I'll catch up with you at about 5 to 8 just for a bit of a chat. Guys, The first picture you've seen is landmarks. There's 2 points per square, so 1 to 12, if you can name the structure and the place, or one or the other. So you can get a maximum of 24 points. These are just bonus points, remember. But Bridget's playing the quiz and he wants to know, so there you go. That's the answer. 24 points available for the first bonus picture of landmarks. Right, guys, this is your second bonus picture round, and it's cryptic food and drink. So say what you see. And there's only 15 points. Well, there's actually 14 because I've blurred out 15, but I couldn't show it. It was a little bit too risky. So there's 14 or 15. You might get number 15. I don't know. But I don't know what my audience is. And if they're under 18, they'll not want to see that. So have a go. You should have received it anyway. I scheduled the post to go out at 7:30 this evening with 2 of the bonus picture rounds, just to give you a little bit of a heads up, because I know there's quite a few on there and they're a little bit more difficult than previous rounds. I shall see you in the next 4 minutes. Do join in with the chat, just so I can see how many people's partaken and just to have a general catch up. I've not spoken to anyone for like days. That's what it feels like anyway. So see you in a minute. 30 seconds to go. Hi everyone. So, tell me who's online and who enjoyed the bonus picture rounds. I know Stephen, Bridget and Dale are because they've commented a few times. So say hi. We've got another 4 or 5 minutes before we actually head off into the rounds. Yeah, I've had too many. I made a lamb dinner today and I've had, one glass of wine went into the gravy and then I drank the rest and now I'm onto this one. It's good. So the wine I'm drinking tonight isn't the big bottle of wine that I posted earlier on during the week. It's not the 1.5 litre, and that is still there. Hi, Lisa. This one is from the co-op, and there's a pound off on it as well, and it's called a pure Malbec, and it's really smooth. It's dead nice. So I'll probably drink the rest of that as I'm going through the quiz. And in fact, actually, I've been so busy this week, and I spent a little bit too long yesterday working out some of the crime questions and playing around with them that I've literally had to ditch doing the answers like I would normally display them, and I've got them written down on a sheet there. So I'll be going through the answers from a sheet, unfortunately. Hi Vicky. Hi Steph. Hope you've all had a lovely Sunday. It's been nice with the weather being so warm. I've got a rosé tonight. Cheers. Cheers. I'm so excited for this one because this feels like, I don't know, how many weeks have we got left of doing quizzes? Do you want me to keep carrying on until lockdown's finished? I don't know. Hey, Kaylee. Hi. Oh, Kaylee's on YouTube. The little thing comes up on YouTube, the little icon. Okay, fab. Stephen, what are you drinking then? Steph, is it beer, lager, Jack Daniels? So anyway, before you're about to respond, I'll just run through what we're going to do. So you've already had the bonus picture rounds and they were slightly harder, but I thought they were funny as well. So that's why I included them. So you've had 2 of them and they were posted at 7:30. Tea, oh my God. He's obviously got early morning meetings, Bridget. And then basically what we'll go into is general knowledge, then entertainment, and then we'll go into the crime one, which there's actually 15 questions because once I started, I couldn't stop. So I added an extra 5. Hi, Deborah. Hi. How you doing? Hi, Tessa. Oh, she's on the hard stuff. Collagen skin boost. Oh, I've got that. Lucasade. Kate. Okay, Kate's on the Lucasade. Oh my God. On a Sunday night, you're kidding me. Lisa, all right, okay. Well, I'll be happy to carry on. I might even like take it into the Turks or whatever, and maybe do like an actual quiz to people rather than virtual. But anyway, so we've got general. Just to recap, we've got general knowledge, entertainment, crime and mystery. 15 questions on the crime and mystery. And then we've got, oh my gosh, what I forgot, potluck. And then we've got music, and I did have a music song line, but I've had to cut that out because then I found audio clips that I liked, and so I extended that by 15. So you've got a bit of audio on that one. Same as the past 2 weeks, actually. I thought that worked quite well, and I didn't get told off from YouTube or Facebook for that. So we'll carry on with that. And then I've just got a couple of all right, okay. I'll just check this just in case it's anything. Oh, it's Jennifer. So Jennifer's online as well. So hi, Jennifer. Okay, so it's 8 o'clock now, so we'll kick off into the general knowledge. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. And your first question is coming up on your screen now. Oh, that'll be the second one. I had to do a check before because I'd had too much to drink and I thought, ooh, crikey, I might miss one. Okay, so number one, John Lennon Airport is in which city? So number one, John Lennon Airport is in which city? I don't know if Ben and Elizabeth are on, but if you are, hi, because they join Nelly every week. So question one of the general knowledge round, John Lennon Airport is in which city? Oh, P.S. I don't actually have Dan looking after, he's still doing some sort of tournament or whatever, so which it sounds quite good if it was poker and not chess. So it's just me. So if there's any problems on YouTube, I'm really sorry. I will try and flick back and forth, but other than that, I shall just be on Facebook today. I've had a drink, can you tell? Okay, so number two coming up. Someone who discloses a secret is said to have let what out of the bag? So question two. Someone who discloses a secret is said to have let what out of the bag? Highly recommend that wine, it's lovely. Question three. The word karaoke originates from what language? I'm getting a notification, so oh no, it's nothing to do with a quiz, so that's fine. So question number three. The word karaoke originates from what language? I always panic when I get a notification. I think, oh my God, something's gone wrong. But the system's saying that everything's fine. So question four. Who wrote the Da Vinci Code? They get easier, just in case you were wondering. So question number four. Who wrote the Da Vinci Code? And your next question coming up. Tell me if I'm going too fast. Not that I'll see it, but you know. Number five. Helen Fielding wrote whose famous fictional diary? So number five. Helen Fielding wrote whose famous fictional diary? Question six. In the nursery rhyme, Hey Diddle Diddle, What instrument did the cat play? So question number 6 of the general knowledge round. In the nursery rhyme, Hey diddle diddle, what instrument did the cat play? It's easier for me to have the questions there. Question 7. The Baltic Centre for Contemporary Art is in which British town? So number 7. The Baltic Centre for Contemporary Art is in which British town? And your next question, number 8. What was the only passenger plane to fly faster than the speed of sound? So number 8, what was the only passenger plane to fly faster than the speed of sound? My granny won a trip on one of them. And question 9. What is the name of the beer served in The Simpsons? So question number 9. What is the name of the beer served in The Simpsons? Sorry. And your last question coming up, number 10 of the general knowledge round. Which district of London is the location of a disused power station and a home for dog and cats? So number 10. Which district of London is the location of a disused power station and a home for dog and cats? So 10 points for round 1, which was your general knowledge round. And then we'll move on to round 2, which is your entertainment. So that is coming up. Does anyone need me to repeat any of the questions? I'm speaking slowly because I'm giving you time to message, or should we just leave it to the break and then I can go through them? Probably better, I think. I can't see any notifications. Let's just quickly have a little look. Oh, there's 4. Okay, it's not very easy to see on here. Okay, I'm just going to ignore any notifications at the moment and I'll go through them when in the break rather than keeping this live. So let's go into the entertainment. Here we go. This is your round 2 and your questions are about to come up on the screen. And like I say, I'll go through the questions if you've got any repeats at the break section. So number 1 of your entertainment round, who presents the TV game show The Cube? So number 1, who presents the TV game show The Cube? Your next question, number 2. Which Aussie soap is set in Summer Bay? Sorry, some of these are really easy, and then as I go through, they're a little bit harder. So number 2, which Aussie soap is set in Summer Bay? Don't forget, you can rewind if you're watching on YouTube, so if you miss any questions, you can always go back. And your next question, number 3, Holby City is set in which city? So number 3, Holby City is set in which city? And question 4, the fictional sleuth Jessica Fletcher appears in which programme? So number 4, the fictional sleuth Jessica Fletcher appears in which programme? And question number 5 coming up. Who is the victim in Cluedo? So number 5, who is the victim in Cluedo? This might sound really stupid, but I never knew. I didn't know the answer to this, and I played Cluedo loads of times. So question 5, who is the victim in Cluedo? I just thought I was really lucky in getting the same person that was dead all the time. And then having to guess who did it. Question 6, the Dog in the Pond is a pub in which TV soap? So question 6, the Dog in the Pond is a pub in which TV soap? And question 7, which series features a Miami police forensic expert who moonlights as a serial killer? So question 7, which series features a Miami police forensics expert who moonlights as a serial killer? And question 8 coming up. Way! Who played Stiffler in the American Pie films? So question 8. Who played Stiffler in the American Pie films? I'll leave that on the screen just so you can jog your memory. I was looking for the famous one, you know, with the apple pie, but I couldn't find a suitable image. So question 9 coming up. Which film was released first, Grease or Saturday Night Fever? So question number 9. Which film was released first, Grease or Saturday Night Fever? And your final question for tonight of the entertainment round, number 10. Rita, Sue and Bob 2 was set in which Yorkshire city? Couldn't find an image for that one, but I wish I could have. Number 10, Rita, Sue and Bob 2 was set in which Yorkshire city? This quiz tonight is definitely not for children. So that's your entertainment round. So we've done the general knowledge, the entertainment, and we're going to go into round 3, which is our murder mystery overlays. And here we go. Just like I said before, any questions I need to repeat or show up on the screen, I'll do so at the start of the break, so then I can have a little bit of time just to chat on with whoever's winning. Okay, so here we go. Your first question. Oh, sorry. You might hear me clicking there. I'm just getting to number 1. Got it. Here we go. That was supposed to be bright red in the background. But anyway, number 1. In what district of East London did Jack the Ripper prey on women? So this is your round 3, which is a crime, murder and mystery. That's both fictional and non-fictional. Basically, it's appeared on TV, but it's a bit of real life and non. So number 1, in what district of East London did Jack the Ripper prey on women? There's 15 questions to this one. I couldn't stop. I kept on finding another question to ask. Number 2, who was the last woman to be executed in England? So question number 2, who was the last woman to be executed in England? Do you like me overlays? Me little pictures? They only appear on this round. Some of them may have a little bit of a clue and others just don't. Question 3 coming up. What were the last names of Bonnie and Clyde? So number 3, what were the last names of Bonnie and Clyde? Did anyone see the movie of that on Netflix? I think it was Netflix. It was quite good. Enjoyed it. And question number 4. It took me ages to decide the overlay of this picture because there was part of the answer in there, and in the end I decided not to put it on. But anyway, number 4, the Old Bailey figure of justice holds a sword and what else? If I could have gotten a picture that showed the what else towards the right, but like a glimpse of what it was, I thought, oh, I'll put that on, but I couldn't find one. So in the end, you've just got nothing. Sorry. So question 4, the Old Bailey figure of justice holds a sword and what else? And for anyone joining live, this is the round 3 of the crime, murder, mystery. And question number 5 coming up. Who was the first British PM to be murdered while in office? So question number 5. Who was the first British PM to be murdered while in office? And question number 6. In which Gloucester street was the West's House of Horrors? So name the street of the West's residence. So question number 6. In which Gloucester street was the West's House of Horrors? And your next question coming up. Number 7. I like this one. A tweet dubbed the Wagatha Christie scandal went viral in October 2019. Who wrote it? And if you can't see the picture on the other side, it says how to twist like Agatha Christie. Oh my God, I can't speak. The wine's already getting to me. So question number 7 of the crime, mystery and murder round is a tweet dubbed the Wagatha Christie scandal went viral in October 2019. Who wrote it? Can you believe that's still going on? That's absolutely ridiculous. P.S. I think she did it. And question number 8. How did John and Anne Darwin hit the headlines in 2007? I don't think you can see it on the screen, but the picture I've chosen is it's called Hidden Basement. So it's a bit of a clue, but basically, how did John and Anne Darwin hit the headlines in 2007? I could have gone loads of different ways with this one, with images on the background, but I think you would have just guessed straight away. So I went with Hidden Basement. And number 9 coming up. There's a statue of which TV detective in Budapest, Hungary? So name the TV detective that is a statue in Budapest, Hungary. And question number 10. What kind of car did Inspector Morse drive? So number 10. What kind of car did Inspector Morse drive? It's come out quite faint on here, but when I put it on, it was quite bright. And number 11, if you haven't watched the Netflix documentary of Elisa Lam, then you should watch it. It's quite informative. I wouldn't say brilliant because a young girl died there. But anyway, facts is facts. So Elisa Lam went missing in LA whilst traveling back in 2013. Name the infamous hotel. So number 11, Elisa Lam went missing in LA whilst traveling back in 2013. She wasn't traveling back, I meant she was just traveling. But anyway, name the infamous hotel in which she stayed. And the picture is of a lift. by the way. I was going to put a picture of the footage, and I thought that was a bit insensitive, so I didn't bother. And it's really spooky. And question number 12. Making a Murderer Netflix documentary. So this is a Netflix documentary question. Which state did the show take place in? So I'm well aware that many people will not know the exact county. So I am just asking for the state, but if you get the county as well, then it's 2 points. So number 12, Making a Murderer Netflix documentary. Which state did the show take place in? I've made a note that you can have a possible of 2 points on that one. And I think you can see his face as well in the background, so maybe it'll jog your memory. And number 13 coming up. Is everyone ready? Where does Joe Exotic believe Carol Baskin's husband is buried? So number 13, where does Joe Exotic believe Carol Baskin's husband is buried? And I've just added a little popular meme. Is it Mimi or Meme? I think we've had this conversation before. I always say Meme. I think it might be Mimi. So last known photo of Carol Baskin's husband doing a dump with a tiger. But anyway, so where does Joe Exotic believe Carol Baskin's husband is buried? I still haven't watched the show. And your next question, number 14. How many angels did Charlie have at any one time? So question 14 out of 15. How many angels did Charlie have at any one time? And your final question of this round, number 15. Who co-presented Crime Watch with Nick Ross prior to Jill Dando? Sorry, bit slow there. So who co-presented Crime Watch with Nick Ross prior to Jill Dando? And I almost put a picture of a peeping Tom over a fence, and I thought that was inappropriate as well. So it's just a generic one. I've got a notification, so I'm just going to make sure that there's nothing. No. Okay. Nothing about the quiz, so I should be all right. Okay, so that's your 15 questions from round 3. We're going to go into a break and then we'll kick back off with the answers to the bonus ones, and then round 1 to 3, and then we'll go into round 4, which is potluck, round 5, which is motto and catchphrases, and then your final round is music. So, you're now going into a break section. I'm just going to put on the Mel video bit there. Jessica flexes bit. See, I can see all these comments now, but I can't see them when I transition the slide over. Oh, so Tessa's now singing the Carol Baskin song. I don't even know what it is. And she's singing this. Lisa's now singing the song. Jessica Fletcher's aerobics is incredible. That's what Kate O'Brien's telling me. Tessa's just laughing. And Caroline's telling me she's on YouTube. So, Caroline, please buzz me if you've got any problems with that. And Kate O'Brien, what for a pub quiz? Okay, fab. So guys, this is the break section, and I can quite happily, well, basically just tell me if there's any questions you want me to go back to, and then I can make a note and then go through them all in one go, as opposed to like dipping in, dipping out. But you've got about 10 minutes before we hit the answers of the bonus picture rounds, and then 1 to 3. So hit me with it. Do I need to put music on? Are you all going to be quiet while you're thinking about the answers? It doesn't bother me. And just top up my drink and be happy. And get some more paper. And make myself look busy. Just shuffling papers. Pictures. Okay, so you want the pictures up. Okay. I can put the pictures up. Let's have a little look. The bonus picture round. Okay, well, which one do you want? Because I really like this one. There we go. So guys, this one, so you can't see me, which is probably good, but I can see the second picture is the cryptic food and drink one. So I particularly like number 2. I found that quite easy. I found number 3 quite funny. I got a little bit stuck on number 4, and I definitely got stuck on number 5 and 6. Probably got stuck on number 7 as well, because geography is not my finest point. 8 I struggled with. 9 was good. 10 was good. I got that one dead easy. 11 got that dead easy. 12 I struggled on that one as well. 13 okay. 14 I don't think I got that one. 15 I definitely got, but when I looked at the picture I was like, oops. I think I should just scribble that out and see if anyone gets it anyway. Because I've scribbled it out in a way that you might actually think. If you're thinking about like rude food and drink ones, maybe. I'll give you a clue. It's a soup and it has leek in it. And that's probably enough of a clue to tell you what number 15 is. Maybe. Okay, so that's your 1 to 15 on the picture rounds for that particular one. But let's look at the other ones. Okay, here we go. It should be appearing on your screens in a couple of seconds. So it's the landmarks. And like I said before, there is a possible of 2 points per square. So if you name the structure and the place, you can get up to 2 points. But these are just bonus rounds. Remember, you don't need to answer them. But I'm going to leave you just to have a little look at that and just put that rubbishy music on while I have a little look, and I'll just flick between the two and I'll be back in 3. Oops. Okay, I'm here. I'm here. Sorry. I have to like juggle on with the microphone settings and I forget sometimes. This doesn't help, I don't think. I have little reminders and post-it notes all over the place. You should be able to hear me now. You got me. Okay. Okay, so you've had the two bonus picture rounds, guys. So I think the best thing to do is just to jump into the answers for them, and then we'll flick through the question ones again. And normally in previous rounds, I put the answers up on the screen, but this time you won't see the answers. It'll just be me speaking because I didn't have time to edit the slides. So let's go. Everyone's here anyway. Apart from Dale, I haven't seen Dale respond, so he must be busy. Maybe he's thinking about the bonus round answers. Okay, here we go. The next screen you're going to see is the bonus answer rounds. And I cannot wait for these ones because these are going to be so funny. Well, when they come up, that is. Where are you going? Oh, hang on. Wait there. Slight tech. There we go. Here we go. So, I don't know what happened there, but we have them online. I'm just going to raise that desktop audio up so you should be able to hear me a little bit better. So the bonus pick round answers of the name the landmark. So number one, I have totally spelt this wrong because I thought Bridget would catch me out on it. I want it, and it is the Sphinx. God knows what I've done with that one, but it's Egypt. So remember, you can get 2 points for these. So number one was the Sphinx, Egypt. Number two was Marble Arch, London. Number three, the Great Wall of China. So obviously just 1 point for that one. 4, South Dakota, Mount Rushmore. Number 5, the London Eye. Again, only 1 point. I didn't really think this through when someone asked, should I get 2 points? Some of them are actually only worth 1. Number 6, Madison Square Garden, New York. Number 7, the Epcot Centre. Number 8, Sydney Opera House. Number 9, Virginia, the Pentagon. Number 10, Harrods, London. And number 11, the UN headquarters. And your final one, number 12, Nelson Mandela House, which in brackets I've put he because that's what came up. And I'm just gonna transfer myself over to here, I think. Okay, and your next one, so you'll see me pop up on the screen for the next one. Here we go. So this is the bonus picture round answer for the cryptic food and drink, and I had to put myself up on there because I don't know why. I kind of wanted to see your reactions when you got to the final question or reading some of them. Anyway, here we go. So number 1 is Toad in the Hole. That was easy. Number 2, kebabs. And that was easy too. 3, boiled eggs, Scotch eggs. That was relatively easy. Number 4, Cajun chicken. I struggled. Well, I got the chicken bit and I got cage, but I just didn't get the un. So Cajun chicken. Number 5, milkshake. I didn't get that because I just couldn't get me head around the fact that it was just a cow looking at me. Number 6, sauerkraut. I didn't get that either. I thought it was bitter lemon. I was like, well, why is there a flag there? Number 7, baked Alaska. Didn't get that one because I'm really bad at geography. Number 8, B52. I definitely got that one. Cocktail, of course. Number 9, pork pie. I got that one. Love me food. It reminded me of that other counsellor, and I can't remember her name. I think she's called Porkson, is she? I can't remember. I'm sure she's a lovely lady. Just reminded me of that. Number 10, bubble and squeak. I definitely got that one. Number 11, hot cross buns. Be cheeky not to. Number 12, Earl Grey tea. Who even drinks that? Number 13, the same again. Who even eats that? Duck soup. 14, hot dog. Gotta love a hot dog. And number 15, which I blanked out, and I didn't know if anyone would get it, was cockaleaky soup. I couldn't believe it when I put the picture on. I was like, oh, I'll double check the pictures. Well, I always check all of the questions before uploading them to the software. And I was like, oh my God. And I started laughing. And Rob said, what are you laughing at? And I said, oh, well, have a look at number 15. So he literally went like this. He went, I was like, see what you see. And he went, well, what is it? And I was like, it's a, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And so it's obviously the answer, which is it's cryptic food and drink, Rob, It's a cockaleaky soup. But it was just totally inappropriate for me to put on a family quiz. So I edited with a blue pen, but went along and then down. So you might have got an answer for that. Anyway, so we're going to go into the answers for round 1. But I am going to flip back over to the questions. You just won't see the answers come up because I didn't have time to put them on. So here we go. So the answers to number 1, round 1, which is the general knowledge round, is John Lennon Airport is in which city? And the answer is Liverpool. And your next one coming up. I'm going to fly through these, so forgive me if I'm going too fast. Number 2, someone who discloses a secret is said to have let what out the bag? And the answer is cat. Number 3, the word karaoke originates from what language? And the answer is Japanese. Number 4, who wrote the Da Vinci Code? The answer is Dan Brown. So the answer is Dan Brown for number 4. Number 5, Helen Fielding wrote whose famous fictional diary? And the answer is Bridget Jones. So number 5, the answer is Bridget Jones. I'm just going to repeat because there might be a lag elsewhere, so it's easier for me to repeat it twice. And by the time I've waffled on, you've caught up. So number 6, in the nursery rhyme, hey diddle diddle, what instrument did the cat play? And the answer was the fiddle. So number 6, the answer is the fiddle. Moving on to number 7. The Baltic Centre for Contemporary Art is in which British town? And the answer is Gateshead. I guess some people might have put Tyne and Wear, but the answer is Gateshead. And number 8, what was the only passenger plane to fly faster than the speed of sound? And that was Concorde. So number 8 is Concorde. And number 9, what is the name of the beer served in The Simpsons? And the answer is Duff. So the name of the beer served in The Simpsons is Duff. Almost said up the Duff. Clearly had too much. And number 10, which district of London is the location of a disused power station and a home for dog and cats? And that, of course, is Battersea Cats and Dog Shelter. So number 10, the answer is Battersea. So just a quick roundup of the answers to the round 1 of the general knowledge round is Liverpool, cat, Japanese, Dan Brown, Bridget Jones, The Fiddle, Gateshead, Concord, Duff, and Battersea. Hopefully I won't have to repeat any of these. Okay, so we're going to go into round 2 of the answers, and same again, like general knowledge round, I'll just answer them. I do apologise for not having the answers up on the screen, I just really didn't have time. So number 1 on your screen of the entertainment round. Who presents the TV game show The Cube? The answer is Philip Schofield. So who presents the TV game show The Cube? The answer is Philip Schofield. Number 2. Which Aussie soap is set in Summer Bay? And the answer is Home and Away. So Home and Away is the answer to number 2. Moving on to number 3. Hobby City is set in which city? And the answer is Bristol. So number 3, the answer is Bristol. And moving on to number 4. The fictional sleuth Jessica Fletcher appears in which programme? And of course that's Murder, She Wrote. So number 4, the answer is Murder, She Wrote. And number 5, who is the victim in Cluedo? And the answer is Dr. Black. I can't remember if we've actually had this question before, just worded differently. But Dr. Black is the answer for number 5. And number 6, The Dog in the Pond is a pub in which TV soap? And the answer is Hollyoaks. So number 6, the answer is Hollyoaks. And your next question or answer to the question is number 7. Which series features a Miami police forensics expert who moonlights as a serial killer? And the answer is Dexter. So number 7. Which series features a Miami police forensics expert who moonlights as a serial killer? And the answer is Dexter. Just give me all time to catch up, you know. And number 8. Who played Stiffler in the American Pie films? I don't know if anyone gets this because he's not appeared in many films, I don't think. The answer is Sean William Scott, an underrated actor, I think. So who played Stiffler in the American Pie? Was it Stifler or Stiffler? I think it was Stiffler in the American film Pie. In the American Pie films. The answer is Sean William Scott. Okay. And number 9. Which film was released first, Grease or Saturday Night Fever? And the answer was Saturday Night Fever. So number 9, the answer is Saturday Night Fever. And your final question of this round is number 10. Rita Sue and Bob too was set in which Yorkshire city? And the answer was Bradford. I actually thought it was Leeds, but it's not, it's Bradford. So number 10, Rita Sue and Bob too was set in which Yorkshire city? And it was Bradford. And unfortunately, I couldn't find a suitable picture to put up. So just a quick roundup of the answers for round 2. Starting from the top, number 1, Philip Schofield, 2, Home and Away, 3, Bristol, 4, Murder, She Wrote, 5, Dr. Black, 6, Hollyoaks, 7, Dexter, 8, Sean William Scott, 9, Saturday Night Fever, and 10, Bradford. And now we're going on to your murder mysteries. So, there we go. These are the answers. You've got 15, remember, of these. So number 1, I hope everyone's keeping up. I am flying through because I'm well aware of the time and we've still got another couple of rounds to go. So number 1, in what district of East London did Jack the Ripper prey on women? And the answer is Whitechapel. So number 1 is Whitechapel. Number 2, who was the last woman to be executed in England? And the answer is Ruth Ellis. So number 2 is Ruth Ellis. Number 3, what were the last names of Bonnie and Clyde? And the answer is Parker and Barrow. Never knew that. I mean, everyone calls them Bonnie and Clyde, right? So it's Parker and Barrow for number 3. Question 4. The Old Bailey of Justice holds a sword and what else? So it's a sword and scales. So number 4 is scales. Number 5. Who was the first British PM to be murdered whilst in office? And the answer is Spencer Perceval. So number 5 is Spencer Perceval. I see a documentary coming up. Number 6. In which Gloucester street was the West House of Horrors? And the answer is Cromwell Street. And again, I chose just to put a little map up there because I didn't think a picture would be suitable or appropriate. So number 6 is Cromwell Street. I'm just talking to myself. Carry on. Number 7. A tweet dubbed the Wagatha Christie scandal went viral in October 2019. Who wrote it? Well, I think we'll all have gotten that right. Colleen Rooney is the Wagatha Christie. Quite wrong, I thought. She's a little bully. And that's all I'll have to say about that. And question number 8. How did John and Anne Darwin hit the headlines in 2007? Well, so you're looking for the answer. So the correct answer is they faked his death to claim his insurance policy. But if you put down that he pretended to drown in a canoe accident or he was found in a hidden basement next to his living room, and then it ends up with some sort of insurance claim, I'll accept that. It doesn't have to be he just faked his death. So you can be a bit more elaborate. I mean, how weird are these people, man? Couldn't make it up. I can't wait to see the Netflix documentary on this. Number 9. There's a statue of which TV detective in Budapest, Hungary? And the answer is Columbo. So number 9 is Columbo. And number 10, what kind of car did Inspector Morse drive? And that was a Jaguar. So number 10, Inspector Morse drove a Jaguar. And number 11. Oh, it was totally shocking, this movie. Elisa Lam went missing in LA whilst traveling back in 2013. So she wasn't traveling back in 2000. Oh my God, I can't even speak. So she was just traveling in 2013 and then she went missing. So name the infamous hotel, and it was the Cecil Hotel, who has quite a dark history. Cecil Hotel is the answer to number 11, if anyone's want me to repeat that. And number 12, Making a Murderer Netflix documentary. So which state did the show take place? And the answer is, and you can get 2 points on this, so it's Manitowoc, and I probably haven't pronounced that right, so it's Manitowoc. That is the county, and it's in Wisconsin state. So Manitowoc with Wisconsin. So Manitowoc was the place that was suing him, Stephen Avery. Anyway. And number 13, where does Joe Exotic believe Carol Baskin's husband is buried? And well, he thinks he was just fed to tigers. Clue is in the picture. And 14, how many angels did Charlie have at any one time? And the answer is 3. So 3 angels. And 15, who co-presented Crime Watch with Nick Ross prior to Jill Dando? And the answer is Sue Cook. So the answer is Sue Cook for number 15. So just a quick roundup of the crime and murder mystery answers. Number 1 is Whitechapel. 2 is Ruth Ellis. 3 is Parker and Barrow. 4 is Scales. 5 is Spencer Percival. 6 is Cromwell Street. 7 is Colleen Rooney. 8 is They Faked His Death to Claim His Policy. 9 is Columbo. 10 is Jaguar. 11 is Cecil Hotel. 12 is Manitowoc, Wisconsin. 13 is Fed to Tigers. 14 is 3. And 15 is Sue Cook. So that is your answers to the bonus picture rounds and rounds 1 to 3. So we're going to head straight into round 4, which is potluck. It'll be an easier one, I'm sure. Here we go. I can't see anyone's comments or anything like that. I'm sure I'll catch up later. Okay, so we're a little bit slower this time round. Apologies. So number 1. Which Scottish football team play at Rugby Park? So number 1, which Scottish football team play at Rugby Park? Number 2, what is the highest mountain in Africa? And number 3, according to a song by the Beatles, how many holes are in the Blackburn, Lancashire? I was tempted to put a pothole of Northumberland somewhere in Rothbury. I reckon they've got more. Number 4. What is a camel with 2 humps called? Lucky. I'm kidding. Oh God. Sorry, I'm just getting notifications. I thought it was through this one. So number 4, what is a camel with 2 humps called? Number 5, what was the sequel to Gentleman Prefers Blondes? I guessed this and got it right. And number 6 coming up. What are the 4 railway stations featured in the board game Monopoly? And yes, you can have 4 points or a point from each. So that one could be 13 points. Just writing it down. So number 6, what are the 4 railway stations featured in the board game Monopoly? I'm just thinking, because it's 9:10 and the time's running out a little bit. So I might ditch round 5, which is the mottos and catchphrases, and jump straight into the music. I'll put it back on to me so you can all tell me what you think or what you want to do after this round. Number 7, who is known as the 9 Days Queen? So number 7, who is known as the 9 Days Queen? Question 8, who was the first female Chancellor of Germany? So question 8, who was the first female Chancellor of Germany? And question 9, clavicle is the medical name for which bone of the body? So clavicle is the medical name for which bone of the body? And your final question of round 4 of potluck. Number 10. Which city hosts a fringe festival every August? So which city hosts a fringe festival every August? So that's your round 4. Now, I can go into the mottos and catchphrases, or I can jump straight into the music ones. And because I'm not very good at catching up on the phone, let's go into here. Kim, it's not a, it's half a point for Parker and half a point for Barrow. Me thinks you're Blake, cheeky bugger. Where is the places round out of? It's 12 or 24, Victoria, because if you get Caroline's got 10. If you get basic, I'm just looking at the question, the responses now, and I am a bit blanked out now. You've not better do than quiz, so happy to go on. Well, that's true. I mean, I could do the mottos and catchphrases. It's not a problem. I've already worked them out. They would just carry over to next round. Sorry, next week even. Do you want me to carry on? Will you last another round? Probably not. But I don't need to speak on the music one, so it's probably a good job, isn't it? Right, okay, so I can see all the comments on this one. So let's go to mottos and catchphrases. Here we go. Oh, I didn't even put an overlay on that one. So, come on down was the catchphrase on which TV game show? So this is your round 5 of mottos and catchphrases for those joining. Number 1, come on down was a catchphrase on which TV game show? Number 2, if it's up there, I'll give you the money myself, was said by the host of which TV game show? There's a lot to remember when you've half blaked. Did you say blaked, Stephen, or did you say baked? Because I'm not sure if blaked was like typo on your behalf, like maybe it's a spelling error, or baked, because both could be the same meaning as in half cut. So number 2, if it's up there, I'll give you the money myself, was said by the host of which TV game show? I'll take blaked or baked or half cut. Not for the answer, of course, because that clearly isn't the answer for number 2. Number 3, coming up. Which TV comedian coined the catchphrase, "Am I bothered?" Quite apt, isn't it? Bridget, am I bothered? So, question number 3. Which TV comedian coined the catchphrase, "Am I bothered?" And your next question coming up, number 4. On which TV show will you hear the phrase, "No likey, no lighty"? So, on which TV show will you hear the phrase, "No likey, no lighty"? I might do Family Fortunes next week if I can work out how to do it. Like, it'll probably be instead of one of the bonus rounds, and then we'll just all join in and then just put the answers through the chat box or whatever. So number 4, on which TV show will you hear the phrase, "No likey, no lighty"? And your next question, number 5, because I'm worth it, is the motto of which beauty company? Because I'm worth it is the motto of which beauty company? And question number 6. Name the cereal from the company motto, "The Breakfast of Champions." So, number 6. Name the cereal from the company motto, "The Breakfast of Champions." And number 7. Whose advertising was based around the catchphrase, "It does exactly what it says on the tin"? So number 7. Whose advertising was based around the catchphrase, "It does exactly what it says on the tin"? Hey, is Phil around? I haven't seen Phil comment or anything. He liked this one. Number 8, name the character whose catchphrase is "lovely jubbly." So number 8, name the character whose catchphrase is "lovely jubbly." Almost went "lovely jubbly," and then decided not to, and then did it anyway. You can just see him in his hands going like that, "lovely jubbly." Question 8. Name the character whose catchphrase is lovely jubbly. And your next question coming up, number 9. Name the character whose catchphrase was, I don't believe it. Okay, I'm not very good at impersonations, but I think I got away with that one. So name the character whose catchphrase was, I don't believe it. And your last one of the mottos and catchphrase round, which is round 5, number 10. Name the movie star whose tagline was Hasta la vista, baby. Can I just say, if anyone points out spelling or grammatical errors, I actually lift half of these questions from various sites, and it's their mistake, not mine. Because I'm reading that now and I'm going, that's wrong. So name the movie star whose tagline was Hasta la vista, baby. And that is your final question of the mottos and catchphrase round, so 10. So we're going to move on to the music. So the music is 15 clips, just like last week. 2 points for a song and artist. I am going to rattle through these and I'll play them probably a couple of times over. But like the previous couple of weeks, I'll have to dip my mic out so that it doesn't get an echo, and I won't be able to see an audio either. So once I've finished, I'll then flick onto the screen where I can see your chat, and then we'll go through the answers, or I'll repeat some of the songs. But I'll try to do them a few times anyway, and enough of me talking. So just bear with, and I will get them up. Oh my God, I'm so unorganized tonight. Well, I feel unorganized, but I'm not really. Okay, some music audio. Just gonna pop that there, and then close the other folders down. Okay. Okay, so in a couple of seconds, you're going to hear the music. Oh na na, 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 oh na na. I clicked it. I honestly, Bridget, I clicked it. I am not drunk whatsoever. There we go. We'll start all again. So, guys, welcome back, and that was the music round. So, do you want me to repeat any of the music songs again? I'm waiting for your chat to come through. I mean, I don't mind repeating them all. I wouldn't care, but I pressed the microphone button, it just didn't work. I mustn't have pressed it hard enough. I know. Okay, so you want number 2 repeated of the music rounds. Okay, does anyone else want anything repeated? Oh my God, number 2. Number 2 written down. I don't need any repeated. Okay. 6, 7, and 9. Oh my God. 6, 7, and 9. How the hell am I going to remember that? 2, 6, 7, and 9. Right. Anyone else? Yes, please. I only got 14. Oh my God, that's quite good. Okay. I wonder if I can just repeat it when I'm still on. Okay. Here's number 2. Oh, hang on. I might have to knock my mic off again. Okay, so that's 2, 6, 7, and 9 repeated. You didn't get the answers, just heard 14. Okay, so the answers to. Sorry, Kim, did you say you wanted the 15th answer to round 3, which would be Sue Cook? I'm not sure if she's picked that up. There might be a bit of a delay. So you've all heard the music round. So we're going to go into the answers, and I'll just leave myself up here. So rather than flipping back and forth. So let's jump into where are we up to? Number 4, isn't it? Round 4, which is the potluck round. My God, so unorganized. Okay, so number 4, come up with the answers. I'm not even going to bother reading the questions out because that'll just take too long. So number 1 is Kilmarnock. Kilmarnock? That'll be right. Number 2 is Mount Kilimanjaro. Number 3 is 4,000. How many potholes does Rothbury have, Bridget? Number 4 is Bactrian. I would never have gotten this. So number 4 is Bactrian. It's spelled Bactrian. Number 5, I definitely would have had a stab in the dark at this. I mean, gentlemen's prefer blondes. So, of course, the sequel was going to be something to do with brunettes, right? So, the answer is gentlemen's marry brunettes. How wrong. So, number 5 is gentleman marries brunettes. Number 6 was the 4 stations in London, and that is Fenchurch Street, Marylebone, Yeah, I think it's Marylebone. Liverpool Street and King's Cross. 2, 3, 4. Yes. Fenchurch, Marylebone, Liverpool, and King's Cross. So actually, you can have 4 points for that. Yeah. So 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's 14 points out of that one. And number 7, that was something to do with the first person that were executed. It wasn't the first person, but the last person, and it was Lady Jane Grey. And the Chancellor question is, of course, number 8 is Angela Merkel. And number 9 is the cervical bone is the collarbone. And number 10 is Edinburgh, which is the Fringe Festival. I did that off memory. I don't think that's too bad considering I'm half cut. So let's move on to round 5. So yeah, I think there's 14 points allocated for round 4. And number 5, this is the mottos and the catchphrases. So the answers are number 1, The Price is Right. I'm telling you, I'm not even drunk that much. I've still got look at that. Oh, you can't even see. But it's to there. I've literally only had the glass. Obviously, the afternoon's catching up. So number 1, The Price is Right. Number 2 is Family Fortunes. Number 3 is Catherine Tate. Number 4 is Take Me Out. Number 5 is L'Oreal. Number 6 is Wheaties. Number 7 is Ronseal. Number 8 is Del Boy. Number 9 is Victor Meldrew. And number 10 is Terminator stroke Arnold Schwarzenegger. So you can have a point if you've got either of them. Okay, so that was your round 5. And your round 6, I'm going to have to read it from the, well, I haven't written it down, so there we go. Number 6. So number 6 is the music round, and I'm just going to read it from the screen. So the first clip that you heard was Animals, The House of the Rising Sun. Remember, the music clips is always 2 points. So it's a point for the artist and a point for the single or the title. So Animals, The House of the Rising Sun is the first one. Number 2 is Bananarama, Cruel Summer. Number 3 is Beautiful South, A Little Time. Love that song. Number 4 is Blondie, Atomic Clip. Number 5 is Bonnie Tyler, Total Eclipse of the Heart. Oh my God, I so remembered that when I was young-ish. Charles and Eddie was number whatever it was, because I've totally lost count. Would I Lie to You? Like literally, I'm not lying to you. That was number 6. Number 7, Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue by Crystal Gale. Number 8, Hungry Like the Wolf, Duran Duran. Number 9, Look at Me, Jerry Halliwell. Number 10, Sweet Child of Mine, Guns N' Roses. Number 11, She's Like the Wind, Patrick Swayze. I bet everyone got that one. Number 12, Common People, Pulp. 13, What's My Name, Rihanna featuring Drake. The next one, Rhythm is a Dancer, Snap. And your very last one, number 15, Dancing in the Moonlight, Top Loader. I'm just going to move that down so I can see you guys. So that is the end of your quiz, and I've given you the answers to everything. I don't owe you nothing now. Um, no, it's serious. But actually, I was thinking next week what we could do is we could all chip in £1 and do some sort of raffle, like a bingo thing or something like that. I don't know. Let us know what you think about it, and I'm happy to organise it. I think a raffle would be quite nice. Maybe so we could just like have a few little gifts and then or prizes and just hand them out. Socially distance in from my doorstep, which would probably involve handing over a glass of prosecco or a glass of wine and have a chat on the doorstep. I don't know, but maybe it's something to think about. And the other thing I thought about was, why don't we do a game of bingo? I mean, it can't be that hard. All I've got to do is call out numbers like, I don't know, on its own, number one, or 6 and 9, 69, or 5 and 3, 53, or two little dogs, 22. And how I could work it is I buy the bingo tickets and I issue you with them electronic, like a picture, and then you have them on your phone and then use your laptop or your TV, and then I would just call the numbers out because they'll all be from the same strip. I don't know. Just thinking out loud of something that would be a little bit, I don't know, different. I can't see anyone commenting. I think I might have been talking to myself, maybe. Kim, your comment is the last one I've seen. Didn't get the answers, just heard 14, and I give that one out. And then I've also given the answers out to round 5 and round 6, and then just twaddle on with my waffle. So, is there anyone there? Oh, Vicky saying thank you. You're very welcome. Thank you for joining, Vicky. As always, it's been a pleasure. Bingo would be great. We could have even a game of like Pulse on Tombola where they just pop the numbers up on the screen, but I'd give you but I would give you like a pre-ticket. I know it's a wonder. I do wonder that myself. You do know my father had my father. That sounds so posh. My dad had a couple of bingo halls, and I've been trying to get him to see if he's got like one of those little miniature like bingo cages where I can pull the balls out. But I think he's given it away. Yes, well, so yeah. Oh, well, in terms of the scores, because there's been loads of changes. I don't even know how much it's out of. 103. Oh, bloody hell, Kate and Dale, you've been dead quiet tonight. I'm very surprised, but what a great score, 103. How much was it out of? 120. I do miss social interaction. Well, Stephen, half of your chat was cut off on the thing. It said, I think we should just sit and watch you drink and. So, yeah, I'm presuming the last part of the words was get pissed. But no, I won't be doing that. I've got one, but I don't have enough balls to go in. Who said that? Oh, really, Lisa? Well, maybe so. I'll have a little look in 92 for me. Well, I'd be chuffed with that and all because some of the questions were really hard. Online Cheltenham races. Oh, that's a good one. Yes, because the Turks did that all the time, and I used to love Billy's. I might get him to come on, and we might do like a Cheltenham race thing. That would be quite good. So, cooking with gas and needed with what? Caroline, you got no electric. 78 for me tonight. Bloody hell, that's good when you're only cooking with gas. 113 for me, Steph Bruce. I knew. But yeah, 130. Was it out of 130? I don't even know. I'm going to stick some music on and have a game of bingo. I think we definitely should do the bingo one. And we should do the family fortunes. I think we can all have a little like groups with their family fortune quiz answers. Yeah, 91. Victoria, that's really good. Did you like the crime one? Yep, Tessa, totally drinking the wines. Best. 104. Well done, Kim. Kim Deeth's got 104. Team Deeth. Go on. See, it's quite good, isn't it? I thought they were quite hard questions tonight. Victoria, you're doing well, 91. I wouldn't have got half from them, especially like I love me crime scene and stuff like that. But like I wouldn't have gotten the surnames for Bonnie and Clyde. I was looking for a better picture and then I just found one with broken windows and stuff like that. I thought, oh, I'll put that on. In 113. What are you saying, Stephen? Caroline, have you got no electric? The vet's what? I kind of see the rest of the chat, so I don't know what the ending says. I was going to stick some of Dave Garrick's music on, but I think I'll get blocked from that, and he's not on anyway, so it wouldn't have been. It was supposed to be for him, but he doesn't seem to be on. So anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you to it. Otherwise, I'll just talk load of rubbish and end up getting drunk, and you all have something to laugh about when we're finally allowed into the pub. So it's adios from me, and I'm getting messages left, right, and centre. Oh, look at that! It's time to rest and recharge. That's what your phone's saying. And Curly Vowels. Oh, hang on. Oh, Kaylee got 103. Well done, you, babes. See? This whole quizzing every Sunday night is making you really intelligent. It's taxing the brain. I have to go before I say anything more. Yeah, definitely, Lisa. I would take 90 as well. I'd take anything over 80. I mean, in quiz times, like quiz answers. That sounded so bad. I'll take anything over 80. Right, just like we're talking about quizzes. Okay, I'm gonna go. So you guys, yeah, it is. It's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. It really is. Thank you, Lisa. I will. Okay, so here we go. I'm ending soon, but actually I'm ending now and then I'm going offline. So have a great time and thanks very much for taking part this week and hopefully see you next week. And then we'll decide at some point during the week as to how long the quizzes are going to last, but hopefully for a few more weeks. until we get to some sort of normality. So have a great week, whatever is in store for you, and see you all again on Sunday. Take care.